Yo, so how's it going, y'all? This is KO here. This is KO's 2 cents. This is my time to give my input on some of the things we talk about on the cast and kind of clarify some of my points and give you guys my take on things. I am the show editor and runner, which, hey, I don't know if that says a good thing, but I'm trying to figure it out. Work with me. Work with me. But I just wanted to kind of give my background on love and my experiences with Black women in society today. Is who I predominantly dated with my woman, and some of the patterns I've seen that have just kept going throughout the years that have not been fixed, that have been addressed, but it is what it is. First of all, I want to say that I think that we need each other. Black men need black women and vice versa. But in modern times, I'm noticing this attitude of I can do all bad by myself, which is all cool while they're young. It's all cool while you the hottest thing in the club. But you notice once they turn 30, they wise up. Like me, after I wasted all those years wanting to do YouTube, wanting to do my own channel and not doing it. So I can't jump onto a very tall horse and look down on them and talk about them without actually being realistic about my shortcomings. But it is what it is. We just need to turn things around and get people on the same track and get people to understand why, the reasons why they'll be better together than separated, which is one of the biggest problems in my opinion that is facing young people today is not really having a long-term goal for what they do regarding relationships. It's all just bumping into whoever and having sex with whoever, and whatever happens after that happens. So do you, but understand that you are sacrificing vital time you could be spending finding the person you're supposed to be with. But I do think, I do believe on that note, I do believe that there's levels of compatibility, and there's certain people who are ready for a relationship and certain people who are not. So you just have to talk to people and kind of figure out where their head is at. But this is just a introduction for my first episode of KO's 2 cents. I'm gonna be talking about other stuff on here other than just relationships, but I wanted to give you guys a little background on me and what I'm gonna be doing. So my name's KO. I've been with my woman for many years, 14. If mm, don't quote me on that, but I'm terrible. But I've been with my woman. Ask any of my friends on the show, and I've been with her for a long time. And it's hasn't always been great, but it's been worth it, because having someone who I could look back, who I could talk to about my past, and having a life partner, somebody who is there with me when times get hard, has been the best. Having somebody who I can depend on, who I know if got me. Yeah. Yeah. It's it's wonderful. It's luxurious. You guys should try it out. And beyond that, I feel like it's my responsibility to be in a long-term committed relationship because that is the foundation of the family. If you don't, you can't get along with a person of the opposite sex, then Eventually, you're gonna want to have a kid, or you're gonna want to achieve your biological purpose, in my opinion, of creating children. So if you can't stick around, then what's the point? Because you're creating damaged people. Which, hey, there's a lot of people who grew up without a father or without a mother, and they still turned out good. But that's not ideal, in my opinion. It's not what you want to happen. That is what happens sometimes, and you got to be realistic about that. That things sometimes things don't work out, but as I'll be covering on this channel or on this series of videos, there are strategies that are being employed in modern dating that are kind of ensuring that a negative outcome happens. You can like, and there are things that are kind of inhibiting people from finding love, true, like real love. But that being said, I just wanted this to be a short little video where I kind of introduce the topics of what I'm be talking about and myself. And I call this the ice box. This is my garage. That's my bike. Old bike. I need a new bike. Yeah, I love that bike. Hit my mic, but I love that bike. That bike has taken me through a lot, but still, one another. Thank you guys for tuning in.